Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And it's Guardiola. Oh, he's bustling. He'll try from distance.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Suarez. Succumbs to the pressure. Looking to play him in. Distributed tidily. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. Oh, but the flag's up.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Leeds yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta. Timber. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they win it back again. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what has happened here? Leeds are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, played right into his path. Pirlo. Timber. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Gerrard. And it's Pirlo. Out towards the flank. There's the delivery. Cruyff. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Rijkaard. Barcola. And here's Aguero. And here's Iniesta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Suarez gets on his bike and on the move. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Leeds coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leeds just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Leeds can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. De Gea claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Diouf. Timber has the space to scheme. Getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Shot could... It's Gerrard! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Leeds just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Oh, shooting chance! Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chance, surely! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Iniesta. Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Goal! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to...
Luis Suarez! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Great vision. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's being urged to shoot. Zanetti. And that's a throw-in. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 8, Guardiola. Number 21,
time, excellent interception.
Gareth Bale.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there.
Number 17, Dennis Zakaria. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
And here's Yamal.
Number 19.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, just skips past his man. Thinks about the shot. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Have been indicated.
Totti. And Yamal. Goes for the shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Leeds proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
We are expecting traffic to be
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.